Hello and welcome back to the Spider's Web. And we're going to carry on with our gameplay video for Sentinels of the Multiverse. This is turn 3. Right. We have a correction. In fact, we have two corrections to make. Firstly, I took off damage when Mr. Fixer attacked I've confused myself somehow, so I should have taken 2 points of damage off each character. I got myself mistaken last night, and I put them back, so I'm taking 2 off once more to get us right. I've got myself a bit confused there for some reason. I don't know what I've done wrong, but never mind. The next thing we should have done was drawn a card at the end of the Scholar's turn. We didn't do that, so I'm doing that now, and that can go under there. Now I think we're right. So let's carry on now with Ambuscade's villain turn. And we have again a Sonic Mine. When this card is destroyed, this card deals each hero targets 2 sonic damage. Targets deal damage this way cannot deal damage until the start of the next villain turn. Okay, so there we go. That's that. That's going to be gone at the end of this turn. So we're all going to get damage again. We do not have any start of turn effects. We now don't have any end of turn effects. So let's get on now with Eunice's turn. Okay, so at the end of your turn, at the start of your turn, you may play a card. If you do, destroy this card. Okay. I'm going to play this card at the start of my turn. It's a one shot. Draw 2 cards. Unity deals up to 3 targets 1 lightning damage each. Okay, so I need to destroy the card that I've just played. So it's 3 targets 1 damage each. 1. Can't do that one. 2. That one's got to go. Each hero targets 2 sonic damage. Oh no, I'm not going to take that damage off that one. It stops me doing any damage this time, so I'm not going to do that. So instead what we're going to do now is we're going to look at our hand of cards. That, by the way, was the card we picked up at the end of the last turn. Sorry, now it's the power phase. Destroy 1 equipment card. If you do, put a mechanical golem from your hand into play. If you don't have an equipment card, no point in doing that. So let's have a look at what we have. When we have Robot Reclamation, 1 shot, move up to 5 mechanical golems from your trash to the top of your deck and draw a card. That's interesting, that's a 1 shot. Next we have Inspired Repair. You may draw a card. You may play a card. Each mechanical golem regains 3 hit points. There you go. And the last 3 we have, whenever a mechanical golem is destroyed, Unity deals the non-hero target with the lowest HP 2 fire damage. Next one was Construction Pylon. Put up to 2 mechanical golems in your hand, from your hand into play, and destroy the card. And equipment, when this card enters play, draw a card. At the start of your turn, you may destroy this card to draw 2 cards. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Robot Reclamation, 1 shot, move up to 5 mechanical golems from your trash to the top of your deck, the one we've just drawn. I'm going to play that one now. I can't. Oh, I can. This is play a hero card, isn't it? It's the play phase now. So I'm going to play that one. No, I've played a card. Have I? What did that one say at the end, at the start? Ah, no. That was a start of turn effect. I now play a card. That's right. So move up to 5 mechanical golems from your trash to the top of your deck. Mechanical golems. 1, 2. He thought he had more than that. Right. And draw a card. And we know that one is a mechanical golem. Okay, now it's use power, that's right. Destroy an equipment card which I don't have. Now it's draw phase. So I now draw a hero card, which is the other mechanical golem. We'll look at that one later. Okay, next it's Wraith. And what do we have for Wraith? In play we have reveal the top 2 cards of the villain deck, put one of them on top of the villain deck and the other on the bottom and draw a card. What we got last time was an equipment card. The Wraith deals 1 target, 1 projectile damage until the start of your next turn. Reduce all damage dealt by that target by 1. There you go, that's the one we had. That we drew at the end of her turn. I'm going to play the micro targeting computer. Before I get myself all mixed up. And the micro targeting computer basically means that I increase, well, not basically, what it says on the card, increase projectile damage dealt by the Wraith by 2. Okay. So now I'm going to play a power. That power is all it can be is reduce the next. Oh no, I've got my other power, haven't I? Reveal the top 2 cards. I'll do that. I'll reveal the top 2 cards of Ambuscade's deck. And what do we have? Go upside down. We have a one-shot. Search the villain trash and the villain deck for the personal cloaking device. Put it into play. If you search the villain deck, shuffle the villain card. That is going. That is going to the bottom of the deck. The other one can stay where it is. Thank you very much. And now we draw a card. Very uneventful turn for the Wraith. And now it's the Scholar's turn. And play a hero card. Let's see what we got. Okay, I'm going to play this one. Know when to turn loose. This is the one we drew at the end, or the one we should have drawn at the end of his last turn. Discard your hand. The Scholar deals 1 target X lightning damage, where X equals the number of cards discarded this way. So that one is play. My hand is 3. So I deal him 2 damage. And I've remembered something. I should have dealt everybody 3 damage from his actual card here, so I'm going to do that now. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh. I wish there was something I could do to help Mr. Fixer, but he's going to be going soon. Okay. At least I've made a little bit of a dent in him. Okay, so next it's the power phase, and the other power he's got is on the card the Scholar, who gains 1 hit points. There you go. And that's that done. And now it's draw a card. I've drawn a card. Mr. Fixer. I don't think he has any start of hero, start of turn cards. Nope. So let's have a look at now what we have. We have a one shot, so you may use Mr. Fixer's strike power twice this turn. We've had that before, but that's the one we drew up at the end of his turn. Ongoing style, damage dealt by Mr. Fixer is irreducible. Equipment, which is all damage dealt by Mr. Fixer is projectile damage. After Mr. Fixer damages a target, if that target has 2 or fewer hit points, destroy it. I don't think that one is as good as the tool that he's got now, so I'm not going to play that one. Whenever Mr. Fixer will deal damage to a target, this is another one, Jack Handle. Whenever Mr. Fixer will deal damage to a target, he deals that much damage to all non-hero targets. Not at the moment, no. I'm going to play one shot. Overdrive. You may use Mr. Fixer's strike power twice this turn. So let's do that now. And it also says here, whenever Mr. Fixer deals damage, he may deal that damage to one other target as well. And that's increased by 1. So we'll do 2 damage to that. We'll do 1 damage to Ambuscade. And then the second use of the strike power, we'll do 2 damage to that and 1 damage to Ambuscade. Unfortunately now we have a problem. Ambuscade has no way of regaining hit points. That was his last turn basically, unless something wonderful turns up here, which I doubt. So the Leaking Room environment card, at the start of the environment turn, destroy this card. I didn't draw a card for Mr. Fixer, not that he's going to get a chance to use it. And actually should have dealt 4 damage because he's got that damage dealt plus 1. He's definitely not going to get a chance to use it. But let's see what happens. Phosphorescent Chamber. Increase all damage dealt by 1. Increase all HP recovery by 1. And at the end of the environment turn, each player must discard a card. At the start of the environment turn, each player may discard 1 card to destroy this card. Okay, so that isn't actually too bad. So basically, damage dealt plus 1, damage dealt plus 1, damage dealt plus 1, damage dealt plus 1, and God knows why I'm doing this, but damage dealt plus 1. I think I'm going to do another round, just while these are fairly short videos. What was the other one? Increase all HP recovery by 1. Let's see what we can do. At the end of the environment turn, this card deals the non-environment targets with the lowest HP 5 melee damage. Lowest HP is the Sonic Mine. When this card is destroyed, this card deals each hero target 2 sonic damage. I should have hit that with him. Targets that damage this way cannot deal damage until the start of the next villain turn. I should have killed it with Mr. Fixer instead of going after him and that. Damn it. Okay, never mind. So targets, when this card is destroyed, deals each hero target 2 sonic damage. So I'll take that 10 off. 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 sonic damage. Take 10 off. 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 sonic damage. And now Ambuscade seriously kicks ass with 5. We're going to lose this one. He has 5 attack because it's H minus 1, so number of heroes is 4, minus 1 is 3, plus 1, 5, so 5, 5, and unfortunately now on his turn he can either select an equipment card in a hero trash and put it into play. One player may draw 1 card now, or destroy an ongoing card on his turn. Okay, so in fact what I didn't do is draw a card for here. And we have a trap. When this card would enter play, shuffle it face up in the villain deck. Whenever this card is face up on the top of the villain deck, Ambuscade deals each hero target H minus 1 energy damage, then discard this card. So it's in here, it's going to get shuffled in. I'm trying to get a break with this game, and it's not happening. I should have drawn that beforehand. I didn't. I'm going slightly out there. They'd started villain phase, end of villain phase, and then the play. Right. Never mind. I'm sorted, I think. Next, Unity. I don't think we're going to really get much further with this, but start of hero turn, we don't have any hero effects. Play a hero card. Well, the ones that we just got were Gyrobot. This card cannot be played during your play phase. The card is immune to cold damage. Whenever this card is dealt damage, it deals each hero target 1 cold damage. Each non-hero card. Rather. And we have a Raptor Bot. This card cannot be played during your play phase. At the end of your turn, this card deals 1 target X melee damage, where X equals the number of mechanical golems in play plus 1. Which is handy. We also have Inspired Repair, so 1 shot, you may draw a card, you may play a card, each mechanical golem regains 3 hit points. Okay, I'm actually going to play this Construction Pylon. It's a piece of equipment, and the power is put up to 2 mechanical golems from your hand into play and destroy this card. So that's what I'm going to do. And destroy the card that goes on Unity's pile, and the Gyrobot and the Gyrobot has a hit points, 7 hit points, and the Raptor Bot has 2 hit points. So we now have bots in play. So I played a card, I use the power on the card, and now I'm going to draw a hero card for it, which will be placed as usual on the bottom of the deck. And now it's the end of the turn. Oh, hang on. Yes, the end of the turn, and this card Deals one target X melee damage where X equals the number of mechanical golems in play plus 1. There's 1, 2, plus 1 is 3. So I'll take that 10 and put 7 back. This card is still in play. Increase all damage dealt by 1, so that's another one that we need to take off. It's in the rules. Okay, so that's Eunice's turn done. Next, it's the Wraith. And the card she just turned over was Trust Fund. So one shot to draw 4 cards, then discard 2 cards. That's the one I'm going to be using. So I'll play that, and I will discard. I will draw 2 cards. So it was. Sorry, draw 4 cards and discard 2 cards. Well, it doesn't say I have to discard 2 of the cards I've just drawn. Okay, so I'm going to discard one of the ones that I picked up, revealing the top 2 cards of the villain deck. I've already got that one there. I will get rid of that one because I've got 2. Stun Bolt. The Wraith deals 1 target 1 projectile damage until the start of the next turn. Reduce all damage dealt by that target by 1. So I've played a card. I've used its. In fact, it wasn't a power. It was just a 1 shot. So it's now the power phase. And I'm going to do the same one again here. I can't do anything with her because I've not got anything to do. I've not got any of the cards that I really could do with. Right, what we have is, oh dear God. Right, well, first of all we have a trap rigged to detonate. When this card would enter play, shuffle face up into the villain deck. Whenever this card is face up on the top of the villain deck, Ambuscade deals the hero target with the highest HP, H energy damage. Neither of these are good. Neither of these are good. But the trap, I think, is the lesser of the 2 evils. And then it says draw a card at the end of that. So I will draw a card. And now it's the draw phase. I'll draw a card. I drew that first card because it says so on the bottom of the power that I used, as you can see. So I draw a card and then I draw in the draw phase as well. The Scholar. I'm not doing too well with this. What's he got? The only card we've got is Grace Under Fire. The Scholar deals 1 target X radiant damage where X equals the number of non-hero targets in play. There we go. And the non-hero targets 1, 2. However, damage dealt plus 1, that makes 3 damage. And obviously 1, 2, 3. Can now use a power to take a Scholar regains 1 hit point, and now select an equipment card in select an equipment card in a hero trash, put it into play, or I can let one player draw a card now, or I can destroy an ongoing card. I'm going to destroy an ongoing card. That one. Increase damage dealt by Ambuscade by 1. Whenever a device is destroyed, Ambuscade deals each target 2 energy damage. So at least he's down to just causing an extra 1 damage now. It's no consolation to Mr. Fixer, but with a anyway. Oh, dear oh Lord. It's the environment turn. We have no start of turn effects, and we have now hallway collapse. When the card enters play, deal each target 3 melee damage. At the end of the environment turn, destroy this card. It's 4 damage, isn't it, because all damage dealt. So that's gone. That's gone. Okay, we can say goodbye to Unity. She's gone. Poor Wraith is down to 1. And so is the Scholar. And now we have the end of turn effects. I used the Scholar's power, didn't I? Which means I should have given him an extra hit point, because of the card here, increase all hit points recovery by 1, and I only gave him 1. And now, at the end of the environment turn, this card deals the non-environment targets with the lowest HP 5 melee damage. And that can go now because Unity's gone. The Wraith has gone. And now let's say goodbye to the Scholar as we turn over the villain card. We place it. It's the Rita Detonate. When this card went into play, shuffle it face up into the villain deck. We have 2 of those on the go. It's not going to make any difference. Because now Ambuscade is going to deal a hero target with the highest HP, and that's where I've gone wrong. I'm taking it off everybody. Either way, I've messed up again. It should have been the highest one, not everybody. And I think I've took the 3 HP off everybody. Damn it. Ah well, not to worry. But so that's not how you play Sentinels of the Multiverse. Well, it is. It's how you play it badly. I was hoping I'd do a better job of this, but yeah, I think my mind's been on to other things at the moment. Oh well. Right, so Ambuscade at the end of the villain turn should have dealt the hero target with the highest HP. That's where I've gone wrong. I've misread it, and I've been dealing what should have gone to the character with the highest HP to everybody. And I've been doing that every round. It's no wonder everybody's been losing points. Ah well, as I said, not to worry. I'll try again at some point. Oh, fingers crossed to do a better job. Right, so what's going to happen next? I'm not sure. As you've seen, I've had a couple of unboxings of the Forbidden Island and Forbidden Deserts. I want to try my hand at the Lord of the Rings living card game, which I haven't played yet. There are things that I want to do, and this simple mistake of that has got to me now. It's really annoyed me, but what can you do? What can you do? Anyway, I'm going to go away and sulk, and I will leave you to laugh at me, pour derision, and leave all sorts of messages on the bottom of this video, just down there, and you can call me all kinds of idiots you want. Oh dear, I don't believe I did that. Anyway, until next time, as always, take care, God bless, and bye for now. Bye.